Ever feel like economy class is designed to break you? There's a reason it feels cramped, dry, and exhausting. But what if I told you the people who fly the most have little tricks they never share, and that airlines would rather you didn't know? Today, I'm going to show you 12 hidden survival tips that flight crews, frequent flyers, and even aviation insiders quietly rely on. These aren't basic tips like bring headphones. These are real-world hacks that can make your next long haul flight feel smoother, healthier, and even a bit luxurious. I've followed the airline industry for over 12 years and interviewed dozens of cabin crew members to collect these. Welcome to Jet Portable. Let's get started. Tip 1. Don't put your trust in the seat pocket. That seat back pocket, it's not your friend. Sure, it looks convenient, but it's one of the dirtiest, most neglected areas on the entire plane. People shove old tissues, snack wrappers, even use diapers in there. And unlike tray tables or armrests, it almost never gets cleaned between flights. Now imagine slipping your phone, passport, or snack into that bacteria buffet. Gross. A flight attendant once admitted she never touches the ear. Pocket without gloves. That's all you need to know. Here's the move. Bring your own small travel pouch or hanging organizer. Use it to store essentials like lip balm, sanitizer, earbuds, and your phone. Hang it on the tray table hook or loop it on the seat in front of you. You'll stay organized and way cleaner. This tiny shift, it turns you from grossed out traveler to pro-level flyer instantly. Tip 2. Never choose the wrong seat. Without knowing this first, not all economy seats are created equal. And if you just accept whatever seat the airline gives you, you could be in for a long, miserable ride. Aisle or window might be your usual question. But the real smart move is knowing your priorities. Do you need extra legroom? Go for the exit row. Want to sleep undisturbed? Window seat, away from the lavatory. Traveling as a pair? Book aisle and window, leaving the middle empty. Chances are no one fills it. One traveler told us they always book the very last row, not because it's glamorous, but because it's often the emptiest, and they get the whole row to themselves. Brilliant, know the layout. Check Seat Guru or similar apps before booking. That seat decision? It sets the tone for your entire flight. Tip number 12. Order smart, the special meal advantage airlines. Don't advertise want to hack your in-flight meal experience. Here's what flight crews and frequent flyers know. Special meals aren't just for dietary needs. They're a survival strategy. Vegetarian, vegan, kosher, halal, gluten-free, even low sodium. These options usually get served before the standard meal trays and are made in smaller batches. That matters. Regular meals are mass-produced, frozen, and packed with salt to compensate for the altitude-dulled taste. Special meals? They skip the heavy sauces, taste fresher, and aren't reheated into mystery mush. I once flew next to a woman who got a low-sodium vegetarian plate. It came out early, looked fresh, and left her with time to eat and rest while I was still waiting. Even better, you avoid the chicken or pasta roulette entirely. Just remember, order it at least 24 to 48 hours before your flight, confirm with the airline, and enjoy the upgrade your neighbors didn't even know existed. Tip 4. Don't rely on airline food to get you through. Let's be real. Airline food isn't winning any awards. It's salty, processed, and often leaves you bloated or unsatisfied. And if you have dietary restrictions, good luck. Flight attendants. We'll tell you, smart travelers bring their own snacks. Not a full meal, but enough to keep energy up and blood sugar stable. Think protein bars, mixed nuts, dried fruit, even a sandwich. A frequent flyer we spoke to swears by bringing instant oatmeal. Ask for hot water during beverage service and boom, warm, healthy snack at 35,000 feet. Plus, eating light and on your own schedule helps your body adjust better across time zones. You're not just snacking, you're optimizing your arrival. Tip number 5, don't forget to hydrate, but do it the smart way. Airplane cabins are drier than most deserts. Within hours, your lips crack, your skin flakes, and you start to feel drained. And no, to tomato juice isn't hydration. You need water. Lots of it. But here's the catch. Those tiny plastic airline cups won't cut it. Bring a refillable bottle, empty through security, then fill it before boarding. Bonus if your airport has filtered water stations. One savvy traveler carries electrolyte packets and adds them mid-flight to fight jet lag and fatigue. Just a pinch of salt and potassium makes all the difference. Hydration is your hidden weapon. Fly dry and you arrive wrecked. Fly hydrated and you walk off that plane like you just left the spa. Tip number 6, never fly without a neck pillow, but not just any pillow. Think neck pillows are all the same? Think again. Most of the ones you buy at airport shops are overpriced and ineffective. They push your neck forward instead of supporting it. Per IQ. Best ones? Memory foam, adjustable, with chin support. Look for one that compresses easily into your bag. One flight nurse told us she won't step on a plane without hers. It's helped her sleep through turbulence and screaming toddlers alike. And don't just use it around your neck. Some pro travelers use it against the window as lumbar support, even under their legs for circulation. Comfort is strategy. Sleep is power. Your neck pillow is your armor. Tip 7. Don't ignore what your feet are telling you. Let's talk about one part of your body that airlines constantly neglect, your feet. After hours of immobility, the pressure builds up, circulation drops, and before you know it, your ankles are ballooning and your legs feel like lead. This isn't just discomfort, it can be dangerous. Long-haul flights are notorious for increasing the risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, especially when you're squeezed into an economy seat for 10+ hours. Here's the thing, flight attendants and seasoned travelers know this, and they plan ahead. Compression socks aren't just for your grandparents. They help blood flow, reduce swelling, and prevent that throbbing ache that creeps up after hour 6. And here's a bonus move. Set a silent timer on your phone for every 90 minutes. When it buzzes, get up, stretch, or at least flex your feet like you're writing the alphabet with your toes. One traveler shared that after switching to compression socks and setting movement reminders, they stopped getting off the plane with pins and needles legs. It's not just about surviving the flight, it's about arriving ready to move. Tip 8. Don't trust the cabin's clean look. Disinfect like a pro. Here's a myth. If it looks clean, it must be clean. Not on a plane. The tray tables you eat on, dirtier than a public restroom sink. The seatbelt buckle you're touching, touched by hundreds, if not thousands of people every week. Airlines do quick turnarounds between flights, and deep cleans are rare. So those invisible germs, still there. Seasoned flyers travel with disinfectant wipes. The first thing they do after sitting down? Wipe down the tray, armrests, seatbelt, headrest, even the touchscreen. One nurse told me she treats every flight like a mini hospital waiting room. Sounds extreme? Maybe. But she hasn't caught a cold in 40+ flights. That's not luck, that's hygiene strategy. And it's not just about viruses, it's about peace of mind. Starting your vacation with a flu isn't worth it. Clean your space and own your health in the air. Tip 9. Don't bury your essentials. Power up. Smart long-haul flights are all about energy, your energy, and nothing drains your focus like a dying phone at 35,000 feet. One of the most avoidable but common mistakes? Packing your charger power. Bank or adapter in your checked bag, or somewhere deep in the overhead bin. Imagine this. You're mid-flight, the cabin lights are dimmed, and your phone hits 3%. The seat USB port isn't working, or worse, your plug only fits EU outlets. Now your playlist, boarding pass, and travel notes are locked inside a dead screen. Not a great way to start the trip. Instead, prep like the pros do. Keep a compact power pouch in your seatback bag. Phone charger, universal adapter, compact power bank within TSA limits, and noise-canceling earbuds. Make it second nature, just like grabbing your passport. One frequent flyer told me she even adds a short charging cable and a plug-in splitter so she can share power with her seatmate. Small moves, big travel karma. Your battery should outlast your boredom, not the other way around. Flying economy doesn't have to feel like survival mode. Apply these 10 tips, and your next long-haul flight might just feel almost enjoyable. Bonus tip: pack a small face mist. It's refreshing, hygienic, and surprisingly relaxing. If you learned something new today, hit that like button. And if you want more no fluff, no fear flight tricks, subscribe to Jet Portable and level up your travel game. See you in the skies.